What are arrays? Arrays are a collection type used to store multiple values in a single variable. To create an array, you first need to start with the type, give it a name, and use in square brackets the number of elements we want this array to hold. So let's create an array of swords. So we start with the type string and name this swords. Now to make this an array, we add the square brackets, terminator, and inside here, we say how many elements we want to store in this swords array. So we'll put 3. Now we want to assign our sword some values. So the way we do that with arrays is we use the assignment operator, and inside curly braces, we put our 3 different swords that we want it to hold. So because this is a string, we need to use double quotation marks. Call this first sword pointy. And to create another one, we use a comma to separate the elements. And we put in another one. We'll call this one edgy. We use the comma again to separate. And for our third sword, we'll put sharpie. You access an element stored inside of an array using the index number inside of square brackets. So let's get one of the swords out of the array and print it to the console. So we use console out function, left shift operator, and we'll put for the label sword name. Leave a little space, left shift operator, and to get our element out of the array, we'll put swords. We'll use the square brackets. We want to use edgy, but arrays start from 0. So pointy would be 0, edgy would be 1, and sharpie would be 2. So we put 1 to get the edgy sword. So let's run that. And as you can see, it returned the edgy sword. But what if we want to change one of the elements to a different sword? Change the value of an element. You can access the element using its index number and assigning it a new value. So let's take our pointy sword and change it to shadow. So let's come up here. First we need to get the list of swords. Then inside square brackets, we put 0 because that's the first element. That's the index that is assigned to pointy. And we use the assignment operator. And we'll assign this a new name called shadow. Now down here, let's change this to 0 so it gets the first element. Let's run the console. As you can see, the name has been changed to shadow. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned in this video, please feel free to leave a comment below. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.